Hi, you guys. My name is Rosa. Some of you may know me, some of you may not know me. Um, I have a YouTube channel that I am slowly making more videos on, and it is Rosa Undefeated by the Blood of Christ. I also have a Facebook page that's Undefeated by the Blood of Christ. And tonight I want to talk about a few things concerning my sister Tasha that I just recently made a GoFundMe account campaigning for her lawyer fees. And so I want to talk about a few things that happened with that situation concerning my sister. It's been maybe 2 years now, and I really haven't talked much about it. It's very hard. Even now, it's still hard. And I wasn't going to do a video, but I received a text message from a friend of mine that was reinforcing being obedient to God. So I don't want to be selfish. It's not about me at the end of the day. It's about helping someone else. And that's what I'm here to do. So I made a GoFundMe account for my sister for her lawyer fees, which is a total of $40,000. We have a $17,000 balance. And at this time, we as the family as a whole, we are reaching out for help to lighten the burden on the family. We had just life happens. We had some situations with my mom. She got sick and she was helping out, but she got sick, and you know, it's just a lot with that, and going to and fro, seeing about her, and then something else happened that caused someone else not to be able to help with the payments. And so now here we are. And it took me a lot to make a GoFundMe account for my sister, because I'm the type of person that I like to pull my own weight, and I don't like asking for help. And God had to deal with me concerning that it's not about me at the end of the day, and that I have to lay my flesh aside and my pride and my selfishness for the sake of others. And so that's what I'm doing at this time. So that took a lot for me to do that. And it was some warring involved in it, because I know that anything God sets up and has given order for us to carry out, Satan comes up against it. But today has been a wonderful day. So I'm just not too long ago getting back in from church, and it was really, really good. I got some things that I needed from out of there that really strengthened me, that restored me, built me up, you know, and strengthened me. So I thank God for that. So now I can go a little further. So I thank God for that. Okay, so anyway, about 2 years ago, my sister got into some trouble, and it was pretty bad. So let me back up so that I can give you a clear picture and an understanding of my sister leading up to the point that she got into this trouble. So my sister, she's older than me. We're 11 months apart, but we were very, very close. And so close that we fought a lot. We argued when we were too close, but we were inseparable, if that makes sense. But we were right there with each other. And my sister lived a life that was on the edge. It wasn't pleasing to God. She did a lot of wrong things. She did a lot of drugs, you know, that altered her life in a down spiral. But she was also, a good person. And if she said that she was your friend, she was really your friend. And even if she did not know you, and she saw that you were being mistreated or mishandled in a certain type of way, she would definitely jump to your defense. And that was just her character of who she was. Now, did she do some wrong things? Yes, she did. Did she hurt some people? Family, not family? Yes, she did. Do we still love her? Yes, we do. Without a shadow of a doubt, we still love her. So that's pretty much her life, summing it up, not really long and drawn out. She lived it on the edge. She was on drugs. And her life went in a spiral because of it. Okay, so leading up to the day of this tragic incident that happened, she was on one of her binges. And this young lady that was a minor got into a confrontation with a so-called pimp of hers that was abusing her. And my sister jumped to her defense, and she ended up killing the man. And so everybody pretty much went to jail. Excuse me, y'all. Everybody pretty much went to jail. Everybody wrote statements. All the statements matched my sister's statement of what she said. During the time of her arrest, she was disoriented. She was really not herself at all. She had been gone for weeks. And she really wasn't herself. And she did a lot of things that was shameful. We didn't understand why she was doing them. And then she went to jail. And then we had a couple of court appearances, and then it's just been continuous. And so now we're at the point where the lawyers say we're ready for trial. So we have a lawyer. Right after it happened, my family wasted no time. We came together and we got a lawyer. And we have been paying it ever since until life happened. And so now we're at this place now that we are asking for help for Tasha to keep her lawyer, to be able to have a chance at a fair trial. Now, some of you may know, some of you may not know that the crime that was committed, if found guilty, she could do life in prison. We're praying that God's will be done in the situation, regardless of what we want and our feelings and our emotions, that his will be carried out for her life and for the sentence of her court, because we know that when his will is carried out, it is perfect, it is righteous, it is just, and that he's doing something in the midst of that. So this is why I made the GoFundMe for my sister. Not that I have need of anything. I work a lot. But it's on the behalf of my sister, and to lighten the load of the family. So that was, pretty much everything in a nutshell. So you can support if it's $1, if it's $5, if it's $20, if it's $40, $50, whatever you can afford. please give. If you can't afford, share this video. Let it get into someone's hand that can support, that will support, and that would share the video. And let God orchestrate the rest of it. I really appreciate you guys. I also want to say that if you give $30 or more to the campaign on behalf of Tasha, that we will send you a shirt in support of Tasha. And we will continue to thank everybody. We will continue to trust God no matter what. So I think that's about it. I think I pretty much summed it up without, saying too much, because we still have a case going on and we have not went to trial yet. So I don't want to say too much, and I don't want to say enough, if that makes sense, to let you know what's going on. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for your support. I thank you for your help. Your prayers are definitely welcome. We appreciate each and every one of you for your support. If you have been supporting Tasha, if you have been sending letters, if you have been sending something on her commissary, we appreciate that. Any cards, anything that you send, LaTasha, we are definitely grateful for that. So once again, you can go on GoFundMe, and it is from the prison to the kingdom. Free Tasha. Once again, it is from the prison to the kingdom. Free Tasha. And the reason I chose that, well, I don't really say it was me, God gave it to me, is because in the midst of this situation that took place, that seems like Satan has written a death sentence, God is going to bring and breathe life in it. It is going to be a change. It is not only going to be a change for Tasha, but it is going to be a change for the family, for me, for others, that people that she knew, anybody that she's in connection with. It is going to be a definite change, and she's going to come out a new person, a new creature in Christ. I am believing God for that, and I just thank him in advance. Even my life has been changed. When something like that happens, all you can do is call on God. All you can do is get down and pray and get before God and trust God. So I thank God for that. In the midst of whatever it is going on, I still thank God for that. Now, my sister lived a life that was not pleasing to God. And I used to be so scared that I was going to get a phone call that she was dead. I never would have thought that I would have gotten a phone call that she committed murder. Not in a million years. My sister was not the type of person that played with different things like that. She fought, she was a fighter, and I was too. And I thank God for change, but she was just not that type of person to play with guns and different stuff like that. But she would definitely fight you with her bare hands, and she was definitely a bear. But so I never would have imagined that I would have gotten that type of phone call. And it hit me like she had died. I mean, it really knocked the wind out of me. And so it's hard now to even, talk about it that little bit. I thank God for allowing me to get to a place to where I can. It is uncomfortable for me, but that's when we got to trust God the most. So once again, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time, and I hope I just wasn't saying the same redundant things over and over again. But I really appreciate you guys. Once again, share. If you cannot give, that's okay. Your prayers are definitely welcome. Share the video. Get it out to as many people as you can to be able to see the video. And if God lays it on their heart to share, that they would donate to Tasha Calls for from the prison to the kingdom. Free Tasha. And I'll put the link in the description box at the bottom of this video. Thank you guys once again. Have a blessed night.